Hello, my badass beauties. It is Laura Kay with Pink Spark Life, and today I am coming to you with your daily dose of angels. And we have a card today that is very provocative. Let me put it that way. It makes you think. It's from the Ask Your Guides deck, and it's the Shadow card, brought to you by your divine healers. And as you can see, the card is what it's showing here is someone, this is like fire, which it's sort of like anger or rage. And then there's also this sense of love here. So let's read about this card because it's pretty interesting, but it's a beautiful message. So the 4 words that go with this card are anger, vengeance, violation, and spite. And it says, although no one likes to admit it, we all have our dark sides and shadows. Those less than flattering facets of our personality that take delight in abusing and shaming others and wielding power in the most unfair ways. Whether it's the condescending remark to the slow-moving grocery bagger at the supermarket, the aggressive hand gesture directed toward the meandering driver on the road, or the belittling comment made to your uncooperative child, many of us are guilty of hurting or deriding others at times. Your divine healers are present now to help you witness your shadow, lovingly making you aware that it's actually contempt for yourself and your vulnerability that fuels such hostility toward others. These gentle but powerful higher forces surround you in love and urge you to accept and embrace your weaker aspects rather than harshly rejecting yourself by attacking those aspects in others. Ease up and be more tolerant of yourself. If you do so, these shadows will give way to light and healing. Your divine healer's message: ask for help and accept our light. Okay, so this is really a 2-pronged message, darling, because first of all, it's saying, you know what, no one's perfect. We all have a shadow side. And so it's not meant, again, the basis of this card is judgment, right? And I literally, my hair is so in my eyes right now. Anyway, the first message, the first part of this message is about the fact that we can sometimes so harshly judge others. And so the very first part is be softer. Be softer and in a way withhold that judgment, because none of us know what's going on in someone else's life. And this is something that I also teach in my coaching, but it really is about the fact that you don't know what's going on. So you don't know if that person that cut you off was doing it because they hate humanity, or was doing it because they're, trying to race to the hospital to see someone, or they just got news that, it has them reeling, and so they're not thinking straight. You don't know what's going on in their life. And so it really is sort of looking at humanity in a more gentle way. Maybe the clerk, as they said in the card, the clerk is on her first day by herself or himself in line, or they just, had something happen before work and they're not thinking straight. There's so many ways that we can give someone a break and be gentle in our viewpoint of the world rather than harsh. And so this card really says, give everybody a break. And the second part is give yourself a break, because really what you're doing, and this card is a perfect example of this, it's saying that when you judge someone else, you're judging yourself. You're judging yourself as well. And so realize that that's happening and say, gosh, how could I be a little bit more gentle with myself? If I'm going to give this person a break and say, I don't know what's going on with their life, I'm just going to be gentle about them and wish them well. Let's bring it full circle and give yourself a break too. And witness, I'm not sure what it is in me that needs to judge them, but I'm going to be gentle with myself and caring with myself about this, and I am going to love myself through this and say, okay, you know what, you're judging them, or you're sort of in your harsh space, but that's not you. That's not your true self. My true self is kind and loving and forgiving and patient, very patient. And so just remind yourself of those beautiful qualities in you when you have a tendency to judge someone else, because it really is kind of a boomerang effect that you are really judging yourself. And so just give the entire situation a break. I know that there are those of you out here today that really need to see and hear this message. And it is a beautiful message of having that patience and being peaceful within yourself and being a gentle observer of what's happening rather than a harsh critic. Okay? So, I love this message for you. Go be gentle with yourself all day today. And until next time, my love to you.